Make sure to stay until the end. If not fixed, guys, this will destroy your engine and you may need the engine replaced or spend thousands of dollars. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Dodge Challenger. If you guys have a Dodge Challenger, you have a problem where the Serpentine Belt falls off, comes off, stay with us. We'll explain what can easily cause that, how to fix it, and why it's super important to fix it on time. Otherwise, you may end up spending thousands of dollars in damages or having even the engine replaced. Another thing, before we start, let me just tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simple, guys. Our mission here at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep making these free videos. And if you guys need to buy any parts tools for a good price and quick shipping for your Dodge Challenger or any car, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from. We're going to go ahead, open the hood and explain here. We're demonstrating on a 3.6 V6, but even if you have a V8, it will work as well. What we'll need to do first, we're going to remove the upper engine cover here quick. Okay, you just grab it and you pull it straight out so we can free up a little bit of room, and we can disconnect right here the holes, the intake holes, so we can open that area and you can see the serpentine belt clearly. Okay, let's see if that will be enough room. Perfect. Now right here, that's your serpentine belt, guys. You can see that's water pump here. So serpentine belt is driven by the crankshaft pulley. Here is your radiator fan, and if that fan turns off, it can cut your hands off. So always disconnect the car battery when working close to the belt and the fan here, and that way you will make sure that nobody tries to start the car and rip your fingers off your hands or the whole hand too, guys. So on these modern cars, it really matters which battery terminal you disconnect and reconnect first. Otherwise you can burn the engine, computer modules, computers, and that can cost you thousands of dollars. So I'll put a link to a special video that will explain which battery terminal to disconnect first. With that being said, the belt is driven by the crankshaft pulley. Then it drives the water pump, it drives the AC compressor, it goes to idler pulley here on top, then it goes to the tensioner right there on the bottom and comes to the alternator right here. So what can make the belt to fall off and why it's important to fix it? First, it's important to fix it because if it falls off, your AC compressor will not work. That's not a big deal. You can survive probably a little bit of time without AC. Alternator will not be running, so you still have some charge in the battery, probably 10 to 15 minutes you might be able to drive the car. Okay, or 5 minutes, it really depends on the condition of the battery, how much charge it has without the belt. But the water pump is right here, guys, and that water pump will not be driven, so the engine will overheat really quickly, and if you don't turn it off on time, you will blow a head gasket. Can mess up the cylinder heads, engine block, it's aluminum, so that can require the engine rebuilt or replaced, which is super expensive. What can cause the belt to fall off? Number one, problems with the tensioner being too soft, weak, or the pulley wobbly right there. Three things that are always recommended to replace: tensioner assembly, belt, and idler pulley. The idler pulley could be another reason why the belt falls off. Those are plastic and sometimes they will fail. Number three, stretch belt or oily belt. If you have a valve cover oil leak and it keeps dripping on the belt, or coolant leak, that belt will get soft from all the oil or antifreeze coolant. It will stretch, the tensioner will not be able to compensate, and that will make the belt to fall off. Having the wrong size of belt can cause that too. Another thing, make sure the water pump doesn't have any wobble and any play. Remove the belt, inspect it. It could be a faulty water pump causing the belt to fall off. Make sure the AC compressor is not locked up. Okay, we've seen that happen. Locked up AC compressor can smoke the belt or throw it off. And another thing that we see on high mileage vehicles, the harmonic balancer, that's the crankshaft pulley. It consists of three components: inner component, then you have the rubber rubber ring, and then you have the outer component, and if it separates, if it falls apart, it can start wobbling, causing vibrations, or the belt can fall off as well, guys. So all that can be caused because of that, and if not fixed on time, you may need the engine replaced or rebuilt. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.